Greetings, beautiful soul. Okay, tonight's message we're doing from a new corner of the Vibe Nest. So, welcome. We are gonna make it short and sweet because it is the witching hour. Your girl's gotta get to bed. So, if this is your first time to the channel, welcome. This is a message from the ethers to give you a mirror back to any energies you are experiencing, are going to experience. And the aim is to uplift, elevate, expand, and support you on your journey. So if you found yourself here, perhaps there is something that can benefit you, that can bring you some new insight. So Spirit, what do we have for whoever is tuning in? Whoever is tuning into this video. If you've watched my last few videos, you guys know that the Ace of Pentacles cannot be stopped. It cannot be stopped. No matter what deck I'm using, it is coming out. And this is like a little bit intense. Ace of Pentacles. This is so indicative of this time that we're in right now. If you're watching this in real time, and if you were watching this at a later date, this energy is relevant to you right now. The Virgo Black New Moon that we are currently moving through, it was like yesterday, today, and the energies will still be around Sunday, which is actually when this video is coming out. It is the essence of a grounded, earthly beginning, like the grounding and planting of a seed that is of a earthly beginning that will grow in the fertility of this dark black moon, that will be nourished by the consistent efforts of that Virgo energy that naturally we're going to be drawn to make, because whatever we plant under a certain energy, the cosmos essentially will support it and nurture it with that frequency throughout, because a new moon, like the chart of it, is an imprint. So the energy continues on even past the new moon. It kind of imprints the entire lunar cycle. So there is a seed of a new beginning that's been planted for you, and you are going to see it grow and become more abundant throughout this lunar cycle and beyond. Like, this eventually grows into the 10 of Pentacles, which is all the abundance and all of the prosperity and like earthly attainment that you have been calling in and desiring for yourself. This is just showing once again that what is being implanted during this Virgo new moon, it holds a lot of potential for actualization, and there's so much less that you're gonna actually have to like muscle out, because you're planting it during this very like ripe cosmic time. And if you're watching this on Sunday, you can still implant your visions into this void. It works pretty much 3 days before and 3 days after a new moon. And then whenever you are watching this, if it's a complete later date, not around August 22nd, 23rd, 24th of 2025, this is signaling to you that you are in a very fertile point in your timeline. And so what you plant to manifest and create, which you already know what it is, it's almost like inevitable. Like, you know the next thing that you need to grow to fruition in your life. This is the signal to imprint it into the quantum field. And like I've been saying, you can do this through visualization, affirmations, scripting, anything that is your thing, that is your way. Do it. Let the energy work for you, because there is mass potential right now, and we want to make the most of it. You know what I mean? We want to make it easier on ourselves, and we want to have fun and experience the magic that comes when we work with these forces. Okay, let's see what else is coming through. Oh, I bent it. Okay, so maybe some of you are like, I don't know what I want to create. I don't know what I want to manifest. And there's a part of you that kind of does know, but there might be like a lack of trust of yourself and of trust of like the divine, the universe, the higher power to like actually be able to make what you truly want happen. So sometimes we hold ourselves back for like asking for what we really want. And by asking, I mean claiming, commanding, deciding, imprinting on the fabric of reality itself, because we are creators. Sometimes we hold ourselves back because we think that we're not able to get what we want. And I'm here to tell you, you are. And the only reason why I have chills right now, confirmation, why we sometimes don't and often maybe have not in our past is because we were programmed with like subconscious beliefs that work against the things that we're trying to create for ourselves. And so that's why the subconscious reprogramming is important. There are many ways to do this. Tapping, affirmation, subliminals is a huge one to get rid of subconscious blocks. But that doesn't mean that we stop trying and we stop like trying to create what we want, because eventually you're going to break through and then show yourself how powerful you are as a creator. And then it's just going to become easier and easier because you have witnessed yourself calling in and creating what you really want. And that's going to be especially possible at this time because the energy is so potent and so powerful. So like you want to, first of all, you want to attune to the identity that you know the answer. You already know the answer. You already know what wants to be birthed through you, what wants to be created. And just get really honest with yourself, because you do know what you want to create. And the other thing is that it doesn't have to be, it's not the end all be all. Like you're just manifesting to experience your own creative power. And then if you're like, yeah, I like don't actually want this, well, at least you manifested it and you cemented within you the knowing that you are capable of doing that, and then you can manifest something else that you do want. So it's not about having it all perfect. This human life is very experimental. We're on the front lines, you guys. We're on the front lines, which is consciousness. It's being creators via consciousness, is being on the front lines of this game at this point in time, because still the numbers are raising, but not everybody is doing this, obviously. A lot of people are, though. You don't want to be behind. Start now. You probably already are if you're here watching this video. Let's be real. This is probably not a place where people are who aren't trying to manifest things and create things with their mind, etc., etc. But okay, we'll pull one more card and then we'll top this off at just around 10 minutes. So that is just the thing. It's like that woman has the blindfold and she has the two swords and she has the light of the moon behind her. Like literally all she has to do is like pop off the blindfold. You know what I mean? Like she has the weapons that she needs. Her mind. Swords represent the mind and your creative power, your like ability to channel your creative conscious infinite energy via your mind, which is why we want to get a hold of our mind. You know, you run your mind, it'll make magic for you, or your mind will run you, and that's a deep dark void that we fight against as humans. We're with the subconscious, but we're also, you know, hand in hand with the subconscious making magic happen. It just depends on how you look at it. Okay, one final card. Let's get some advice. Yeah, okay, so this is a time where there might be some sort of new direction that you're calling in, because even though you have what you need and you have what you might have wanted for yourself at some point in the past, there is some essence of like maybe not feeling completely emotionally fulfilled with it, and that is for a reason. It's actually a gift. It's because like The universe is like, you did a great job. You created this for yourself and it's amazing, but like it knows, and your higher self knows that you're ready for the next level. So it will gift you that feeling of like, I'm a little bit dissatisfied right now, but that is to get you to move, to get you to create the next thing that it wants to create through you, that your higher self wants to bring forth. And so this is that time to take that blindfold off and get real with yourself and be like, how do I really want to spice up my life? Because that desire is actually soul led. It's your soul trying to get you to actualize a new version of your destiny. And this time, anyone who's coming across this video to it at the time that you specifically are, is so potent for like a really big leap, like a brand new earthly situation that you vision. Like, what do you daydream about? What do you daydream about? That's what you want to put in the field. It is incredibly powerful. And honestly, another great piece of advice, which apparently there's this book called 10X, but I heard this from Soma Chaya, so shout out to her. She's also on YouTube. It sometimes can be easier to manifest something that is, some people will say do like the next big leap and then the next big leap, like, but she was talking about how it can actually be easier to whatever you want to manifest, 10x it, and then try to manifest that. It almost makes it so grandiose that it's like a game. And then that unlocks your subconscious and it unlocks your imagination in a different way, because it's like just so like, it just like is so like blast the glass ceiling that it almost feels humorous. And so it kind of bypasses your subconscious being like, no, that's not possible. Cause it's like so, it's just so grand. It's so funny. Like if you're like, I want to be a millionaire, no, you want to be a billionaire. Or if you 10x it, you want to make $1,000, like, no, you want to make $10,000. You want to reach 1,000 people with your message. No, you're going to reach 10,000 people with your message. You want, to get like all the place where you are being like, this is what I can have. Ask yourself, but no, what is it that you really want? Because you're not putting a time limit on it either. So you're just making space for this to all begin to unfold. That's what the Pentacle is all about. It's a seed. So like you will be guided on the journey for that seed to be able to actualize and grow. But when you plant a seed at the most fertile time to plant the seed, most of your work is going to be done. You're just going to like do a little bit of tending, a little bit of nurturing, so on, so on, so on. Okay, it feels potent to end this at 13. Much love if you're still here. Like, comment, subscribe, really helps the channel. And I'll see you tomorrow. Much love, sweet dreams.